Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. All women are not alike. All women are not alike. Now, that was seen to be common sense, but as the common saying is, all common sense isn't common sense isn't common, rather. And I was thinking about that. I said, I need to talk about that because it was kind of funny. I had a commenter a few weeks ago, and they were like, you always say most or something. What about these other women? Dude, I never say all women. In fact, I shouldn't. I don't care how much they act alike. Every single woman is an individual. And yeah, there's some group things that they can do, but even that's going to be different. They're going to do it in different ways. But when you going out here, you have to always realize what works for one woman is not going to work for the other woman. They're going to all look at you differently. I was thinking about one time when I was going into a grocery store, and this was actually after I finished doing a car video a couple weeks ago. I saw a young lady coming out. She looked away. She purposely looked away, and I was like, oh, okay. But here was the funny thing. I had seen this young lady before walking past my window, or my office window, so I knew where she lived. She lived right in my area. And I thought it was funny. I was like, okay. But I could also look at her style and everything. She wasn't for me anyway. Because remember some of the stuff I've talked about. I've talked a lot about class. Shout out Master Teacher BGS because he talks about the octanes. I've talked about subcultures. I talked about all of this. All of these things make a difference. Even when my last sit-down video, I talked about your signature style. Like it or not, it's not going to apply to everyone. It's not going to appeal, not apply, but appeal to every single woman. Because when a woman is looking at you, she's looking at you not just through, oh, how fine you are, all of that. She's looking at you through the lens of her class. She's looking at you through the lens of her subculture, her social group. She's looking at you through many lenses. She's not going to just see you just as you are. So she's going to treat you according to what she like, according to what you're presenting. Like if you're around a woman who's upper middle class, she's going to treat you accordingly. If you look upper middle class yourself, she's going to treat you accordingly. But she might turn her nose up if you looking broke. Or if you're looking poor, you looking lower class. In fact, women will even walk differently around the men that they are fully attracted to. Like if she's around a group of men who let's just say she's one of those women looking for rich men. When that woman is around women who she feels have some money, who are carrying themselves in that way, who look like it, she's going to be more seductive. But since she wants a rich man, since that's her condition, when she's around guys she feel are poor, she's going to be more defensive. I mean, that's one of the things. All these women are not robots out here. And really, even beyond that, every single woman has her own preference for what she likes based on many things, based on many factors. Every single woman has that. And that's one thing that you have to take into consideration. And yeah, I don't care who you are. Like you could be that you could be 6'2" and everything. And let me just say one thing. It's kind of funny when I get some detractors and they'll say I'm 6'3" and I'm like, come on, man. Dude, I'm seeing right through you. You're probably not. You're probably not. Like this comment creator said one time, if you're looking like all that, you're going to show people. So you're probably not. And even then, somebody might not like you. On that show that the balloon pop shows, what I call the gift that keeps on giving, Women have rejected a guy for whatever. They say, you handsome, but, or you're too slim, or you too big, or whatever. They're not gonna like every single thing. They're gonna be different. They all gonna have their taste. And it's gonna be informed by many things that you don't know about. Even their imprint, which is a subconscious concentration of the first 3 men that they had sex with. I always have to say that because some guys think it's just one person. I wish it was. No, it's not. No, it is not. But anyway, they're gonna like different things. I mean, shoot, even body builds. Like, in fact, just look at women. If you get a slim woman, yeah, she might want a slim man, but then she might want a big old guy. Or you get a really tiny woman, she might want a big guy. Or you get a tall woman, she might want a taller guy, or she might be good with a short king. It depends on what the woman is, and then her social class, where she living, what she want to do in life. If she's more intellectual, she might want that guy who's intellectual. If she's more a homebody, soccer mom type, she want that guy who's also paternalistic. Or is she that hustler? She might want that guy who's a hustler too. Or is she about partying? She don't want the guy staying home and being serious. She wants that guy who's going to party too. Just understand that. Like, if you're being rejected by a woman, you don't take it personally. You don't know what she's looking for. All you can do is focus on building yourself and then finding the tribe of women that find you attractive. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You don't get mad at them. And they ain't all robots. They like, look, first of all, use some common sense. They don't even all look alike. If they were all robots doing the same exact thing, they would all look alike. Use some common sense. They don't look alike. They got different tastes. Like, you get a big girl, right? She might be that type. She don't care what she eating, right? She don't care. She throwing down. She had to cook out with Uncle Junior and them, eating those ribs, those barbecue ribs and burgers and everything. Just going for it. Shoot. I remember this dude was telling me he was having a cookout and his girlfriend was having these women over for something else. They were all lined up to get his food. But then you get that woman who is in the gym like 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. She should take a rest. She count calories just like you. She's different. Every single man has to understand that. And then, like I said, and I always say, every woman's not going to want you. You're going to get rejected. You can't take it personally. If you ain't what that woman wants, what good is she going to be for you? You just have to keep moving, keep doing your thing. All right? So anyway, I want y'all to really think about that. I want y'all to really think about that. That's why even when I say something, I don't never say all. I never say all, because they not all the same. They not all the same. Because I've seen some dudes who look like they shouldn't get a woman, then they get that one woman feeling them. Because they all different. I mean, numerous times I mentioned that guy who was trying to get laid before the possibility of going to prison. And he looking all jacked up at this pool party, and some women rightfully rejected him, but this one woman didn't. And he ended up having sex with her. He had several times, really. So, look, here's the thing. Just understand, it might seem, like I said, might seem like common sense, but common sense isn't common, all right? But just realize that what you do that works for one woman, it might not work for the other one. You don't lose sleep over it. You keep moving, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I will get back with you. Peace and blessings.